Welcome back. In this week's lessons, we're talking a lot about fan engagement and trying to integrate environmental programs into various venues. Behind me is Nathan Benderson Park. That's the finishing tower of what has become the United States premier rowing facility. We're at the World Rowing Under 23 Championships. They've also hosted the NCAA Division 1, 2, and 3 finals here, numerous high school and high school state of Florida events. So what I'm going to do with this video is kind of move around the venue, show you some of the different environmental programs that we have implemented here over the last couple years. One of the big ones that we really focus on is trying to do a better job of diverting the waste, reducing plastics, and specifically our composting program, which is a really cool program where we collect all the wasted food throughout the venue, and then we take it to an area within the park here, and that's processed with mulch lined bins, and it's reused back in the park. So it's a closed loop system that we do here, really unique, especially for a rowing event, but this venue really lends itself to that type of thing. So I'm going to take you through some of the really cool features that are here on the outside of the park where people can ride their bikes by. First thing you see here is kind of a hydration station where you can fill up reusable water bottles. If you kind of continue on with me here, we'll walk to the second station, which has a bike pump facility here straight ahead. So if you have a flat tire, it has all the tools mixed in. And then really cool here is a solar powered recharging station where you can put your USB in there and recharge your phone if you need to along the way. And there are a number of these type of things throughout the venue, and I'll kind of point them out as I go back into the inside. All right, so another example of what we're doing from an environmental perspective here at the rowing event is this right here. This is full of water, and we're able to come and use reusable bottles, eliminating the use of single-use plastics at the event. So you can just come in, kind of fill up, and this is over in the athlete area, so you can see behind me athletes are coming up all day. We probably reduced over 2,000 or 3,000 water bottles by doing this at the event. All right. Another component of the environmental program that often gets overlooked is the transportation. You can see here I have a sign that says it's going to the Hyatt Hotel, to the airport, but while that stuff is necessary, it also helps to reduce the carbon footprint. It eliminates a lot of the cars that come here. So if you're looking to offset some of these initiatives as far as your planning goes, looking at using local school buses is a great way to do it, and it's what they're doing here at the Rowing event. All right, so I'm standing here in front of the recycling containers here at the event. You can see we have traditional trash here. We have one that's labeled bottles and cans for the recycling. And we actually have added a third one here, which is the composting. So we provide composting for all the food waste at the event. I'll go into a little bit more detail about that down the road here a little bit about the program we have here. But it's important at your event to make sure you line all your containers to match the recycling in the city that you're working in. For the last step in kind of this project, I wanted to show you what happens to the food waste. So we take it and we put it in these metal lined bins here, and they're packed with mulch. So we build up a layer of mulch, we put in the wasted food, another layer of mulch, and we just continue to do that and let it build up. Over the next month or so, it starts to sag down and break down and compost, and we just kind of let it sit here and let nature do what it is. And then what we end up is, and I don't know if you can see this really well, I'll bring it kind of close in here, is this beautiful compost material that's broken down, still has pieces of the mulch in there, but it works fantastic. It's a closed loop program, diverting the waste that happens here at the event, processing in the maintenance area here. We've had no problems doing this. The waste is then broken down into this mulch compost material high in nitrogen, and it's reused and respread back in areas around the park. Pretty cool project.